100.
Hi, my name is Sydney Scozen. I'm an aerospace engineering pre-major. I went to school in Brunswick, Ohio. I'm a big fan of the Buckeyes and the Cavs. I played lacrosse in high school, and I love going to concerts and listening to music.
I'm Thomas Riss. I'm a mechanical engineering pre-major. I'm originally from Clarkston, Michigan, which is about 4 hours north of here and about an hour north of Detroit. In high school, I was starting wide receiver and captain of the robotics team. Currently at Ohio State, I'm involved with the Asian Without Borders Club as well.
Hi, my name is Ryan Kirkpatrick. I'm currently in the electrical and computer engineering pre-major. I'm from Lexington, Kentucky, and in the free time I love spending time with my friends, going to concerts, and then spending time with my sister tailgating for the Buckeyes. So our first game that we did was blackjack. So these are the basic rules of blackjack. So it's usually played against the house with the goal of collecting card values up to 21. So if you go over 21, it's considered a bust, which means it's an automatic forfeit. All cards maintain their face value except for the ace, which can be designated as a 1 or 11. The player receives 2 cards and has the choice to either stand or hit. A hit is, which means you receive another card, running the risk of busting, but they can hit as many times as they want. And stand is that they do not receive any more cards and they play against the dealer.
Our second game that we did was Mastermind, and in this game there are 2 different people, the code maker and the code breaker. The code maker decides a series of pegs in different colors where the code breaker is trying to find the same code. The code creator uses these 4 pins, as you can see over there, red and white, to indicate whether or not the code breaker has chosen the correct color in the correct spot. The code breaker guesses different colors and receives feedback, and throughout different rounds tries to correct the original code. If you can guess the correct colors in the correct order by the end of the game, you are the mastermind. Mastermind is a very important game and has lots of benefits to it as it helps develop logical and reasoning skills, especially at a young age. The earlier these skills can be developed in a kid, helps them do better in school and better in social environments. It engages different parts of the brain as you have to use strategy as well as communication skills between the code maker and the code breaker. Overall, this can develop lots of social skills and can be played repetitively with a wide variety of different people to help increase all these skills and further your ability.
Blackjack is also good for the children. It will teach them the fundamentals of numbers and help them with their math skills to get higher test scores and math placements. And it's a one-person game, but you can play with other people online or with a computer player, and it gives you the skills needed to survive in the world. So for our demonstration, you start out with a hand with 2 cards, and you can choose to hit to get another card or to stand and not get another card. And if you don't get another card, the computer compares your hand with the dealer's hand, and if you're closer to 21 without going over, you win. But in this case, you were over, so you lose.
Before we begin the video, as you can see, this is the setup for our Mastermind game, and the initial question that it asks you is whether or not you know the rules of Mastermind. This way, even if you're an inexperienced player, you can learn the rules on the fly and gain experience as you go. So the first question that it asks you, if you want to start, is do you know the rules? In this case, I selected no to show the part. And then what happens is the 2 different windows pop up with an image of the rules as well as a text box that shows the rules which you can read. It then prompts you again, if you know the rules, to know if you are ready to move on and start playing the game. Once you select yes, it then will open up another window with our board and our options. This is where I select red, blue, green, and orange for my colors that pop up. And I get 2 dots indicating whether or not my guesses were correct or not. And I'm playing against the computer in this case. And so I know in this case, my green and red were colors that I should probably look into again because of the dots. The next time, I go through and I guess red in a different spot because of what it indicated, as well as the other colors as well. And I can see that the results show me that I have all the right colors, but the yellow and the purple are in the wrong spot. Because I know those are the only 2 ones wrong, the next guess through logic, I can know that I will get the right output. And so once I continue to guess these colors, it will then pop up if whether or not I have the correct score or not. And based off of this, it will tell me whether or not I've won. And by doing this over and over again and learning different strategies and different skills, you can become better and better at logic and different reasoning. And just because we got this computer output this time, doesn't mean we will next time. You have the option to get all same colors, all different colors, and ran in different orders. And so it really helps develop logic in different other parts of your brain.